Dialogue Internet Radio Network and Season 3 of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl podcast with Eddie Morelos, Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl Association. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dialogue Internet Radio Network and this week's episode of the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl with Eddie Morelos, the Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl organization here in El Paso that puts all these wonderful things together. Hello, Eddie. How you doing?
I'm doing well, Abel. Good to see you again, man. Sorry it didn't work out for me to get over there today, but we're doing it here.
No problem, man. No, I mean, either way works, you know. Sometimes
Yes,
you just can't do it, and but here we are, and we are in, I guess, week 3, right?
We are already heading into week 3 of all this.
Holy cow, man.
Stuff, man, and it is flying by, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, and I got to tell you, I've seen bowl caliber games these last 2 weeks. That Texas-Alabama game and some of these other games, Notre Dame losing at home to Marshall, that's been at the Sun Bowl against UTEP. You got Appalachian State flexing some muscle. So all the little guys, you know, I don't know what it was, maybe about having 2.5 years off to get into the weight room, but some of these little colleges are like, they're kicking some butt.
Oh, yeah, and that's how it goes. And that's why, you know, they play the game.
Absolutely.
No, I mean, Appalachian State, you know what I mean, out of the Sun Belt, you know, I mean, that's just to name one of the teams that you know, surprise people, I guess you can say.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think it all started with the Sun Bowl game of this past year and another underdog taking care of business at the Sun Bowl this past year.
Yeah, I mean, look at Central Michigan.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, we never know. I mean, Central Michigan, everybody thought, oh, they're coming, they're not same caliber, whatever. Shoot.
Yeah, whatever. They won
the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
again,
what's going before we get into the good football stuff, what's going on with the Sun Bowl? I know you got some things to talk about. And it's a fun time of the year, and we're right in the middle of it now.
Oh, yeah, most definitely, Abel. One of the things I really want to talk about is what's going on. It's starting today. Today's September the 16th. How do you say it in Spanish, Abel? Your Spanish is better than
El
mine.
16 de septiembre.
There you go, the celebration.
El Día de la Independencia.
There you go.
You're bringing me back to my old days.
All our neighbors down south, they're probably celebrating. And but one of the things
I'll tell you what, if you're Mexican and you were at the 15th celebration, you're not at work today.
Yeah, there you go. So again, but one of the things that we are celebrating in partnership with the College Football Playoff Foundation is Extra Yard for Teachers. And this week, today, starting the 16th, is Extra Yard for Teachers Week. And what Extra Yard for Teachers is, it's the CFP Foundation's primary platform that elevates the teaching profession by inspiring and empowering teachers. So with that said, you know, they have a vision, you know, to help them out with using all the assets they have to provide, you know, like I said, inspiration. And even, you know, another thing that they also help provide is resources, you know, whether it's small resources or large resources. You know, when I say large resources, they're giving out big time grants all across the country to all these teachers of the year.
Explain to us the group that's doing it, because you only gave out
the CFP. It's a
what does that stand for?
It's the College Football Playoff. That's what that stands. CFP stands for College Football Playoff.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, CFP, and then they have their foundation. So the College Football Playoff is the one that's in charge of course, the College Football Playoff, which it was just announced recently that they're going to expand to 12 teams from 4. The college.
So that's for real?
Yeah, that's a
wow, man.
That's a real thing. So the College Football Playoff will expand. But to get back to what I was talking about, you know, is the Extra Yard for Teachers Week, which is again starting this week. And I encourage everyone to join us on social media. You know, go to our Twitter page at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, or go to the Twitter page is Tony the Tiger SB, Tony the Tiger SB on Twitter. You can go see all the tweets and the photos, little videos that are posted up, or go to Instagram, and that one's at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. And there'll also be videos and photos and stuff that represent, our thanks to all these wonderful teachers here in El Paso. On Tuesday,
and who doesn't remember a great teacher, right?
And that's the thing.
And they never get enough cash, and they always need help. The classroom need help. The school needs help. And this is money. And, it's good to hear that it's coming from, the coffers of guys that, of that organization that, let's face it, it's a big money maker being in the bowl business, especially when it's the playoff bowls.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And again, so the Extra Yard for Teachers Week starts today. On Tuesday, September the 20th, they're calling it the big day. The big day is when we're all going out to go and make presentations to the various teachers of the year from the different school districts. So keep an eye out. We're going to do one of the presentations live on Instagram on Tuesday, September the 20th at I believe it's 10 a.m. And so you can catch that on our Instagram at Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. And, again, if you see it, share it, so that we can all thank the teachers. Because, again, it's like you said, we've all had one teacher, two teachers, three teachers impact our lives in some way or another.
Absolutely.
And again, I just, I thank my parents because they were both educators. My dad was a special
There you go, man. There you
go. And a principal, and my mother was a special ed assistant.
Man, special ed, those are special teachers, dude.
And that's
very
the thing
special
about
teachers.
it.
Yeah.
And so, again, with that said, go check out the College Football Playoff Foundation. You can go to cfp-foundation.org, and you can donate there. You can get involved. You can check out check out the programs that they have, and maybe get involved with one of those programs. So the CFP Foundation is doing a wonderful thing with the Extra Yard for Teachers, starting today all the way through next week.
No, it sounds like a good deal, but have people pay attention on social media and get involved, man. I don't know how they're nominating people and all that, but get involved and be part of that, because it is important.
Yeah, definitely important. We got to make sure we support our teachers and our educators and those who are in that field, because it could be a challenging field to be in. Right.
So any new news on anything? I know if we're going down the correct line, we got all eyes heading towards the Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Well, we got the Thanksgiving Day Parade coming up. Of course, that's open, and you can apply online. You can get your form by going to sunbowl.org and clicking on the parade link there under events. The forms are there to fill out. It fills up very quickly. I think it's getting close to being already filled.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Wow. Fantastic.
So what happens, Abel? What happens, Abel, is we send out an email when we're ready for people to start applying to all the people who have been in the parade before.
That's right.
We line up the parade on a first come, first served basis. So people typically want to be at the front of the parade. Okay. So what happens is, well, you want to be you better get that application in pretty darn quickly. And plus, the other thing about that is it takes time to build floats,
Yeah, it does.
An effort to build floats. So yeah, you need to think about that now, because if you wait till November 1, you're not going to get a float done on time. And if you wait till November 1, you probably won't get your group in on time, because other groups have already signed up. Bands, ROTC groups, law enforcement, things like that. Again, we have specific rules for all our floats. So make sure you go to sunbowl.org to figure out what kind of parameters are there for yourself and your group. Sunbowl.org, click on the parade link under the events section. But before that, Abel, I need to mention another event that we'll have coming up.
Okay.
October the 11th, over in Sun Bowl Stadium, there will be the Peter Piper Pizza Sun Bowl Punt, Pass, and Kick. Okay? And that'll be on October the 11th in Sun Bowl Stadium from 5:30 to 7 p.m. This is a free event for kids, for boys and girls ages 6 to 15 years old. And then the first 200 kids that check in on the day of event will receive a t-shirt and a water bottle, and all those things are limited. So you got to make sure that you get there really quick. The winners of that event will receive Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl tickets, and will also be riding and honored in the Thanksgiving parade, which you had just mentioned.
Well, it's always a great time of the year when we're heading towards the fall and heading towards all the events. And of course, after the parade, then we're really looking towards the bowl. But we also have the Sun Bowl basketball, Don Haskins
The
basketball
West Star
tournament.
Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational will be in December, right before the Christmas holiday. And, New Mexico State is coming to play in it for the first time since, I believe, 1960, or maybe 61. I got to double check on the exact year. But New Mexico State's coming, so it'll be a fun event. They will also be coming back to the basketball tournament this year. Will include Kent State and North Carolina A&T with UTEP, as well. The Miners will be playing. So on Wednesday, December the 21st at 5:30 p.m., Kent State will face off against New Mexico State. And then at 7 p.m., North Carolina A&T will face off against the Miners of UTEP.
Oh man, that one makes me nervous, man.
And then
Carolina A&T has a good history of knocking people off. I believe even in the tournament, if you go look at their basketball history.
Oh yeah, and then of course the next day on December the 22nd, of course, consolation game will be at 5:30 and the championship game will be at 7. Tickets are now available. If you want to buy tickets to this event, you can call 915-747-8837, 915-747-8837, or email tickets@utep.edu. tickets@utep.edu. And this is for, again, the West Star Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational, which will be held on December 21st and 22nd at the Don Haskins Center. Wow, that should be fun, man.
Barry does a great job keeping us all together as a group. There's always, Sun Bowl has many different things to it, and one of it is the basketball committee and all the volunteers that are there. And it's a family thing, and a lot of guys with their wives are involved in this thing. But the thing is that it's pretty neat, and it's just a miniature version of the hospitality that's given to any team that comes in under the Sun Bowl banner.
Well, I wouldn't even call it a mini version, man, because you guys go all out, do the things. Yeah, they're not football teams, but they're 4 different basketball teams.
Yep.
You know what I mean? With their staff and their managers, whatever it may be, radio people. And I don't want to sell you guys as a host committee short, because everything that has been done, with the football host committees, the basketball host committees do the same. And man, oh man, I gotta say the host committees are so freaking awesome, going above and beyond the way they do. So thank you, Abel, and all the other hosts who do what they do, and we couldn't do this without you.
I'm excited about this year. It's the second year for Coach Golding, and he got his baptism in that championship game last year. And this year's going to be interesting. New Mexico State makes it 100% more exciting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they really do. You know what I mean? And NMSU is, again, they have a new coach. They have a new coach in Greg Heyer. And, but from what I'm reading, they've reloaded. They've reloaded again. And,
they're going to be good, man. They're always good, but they've just had this streak that we used to have over here in UTEP of really going to the NCAA tournament. Like, it's like mandatory now for those guys. They are just an amazing team. It's going to be interesting to see them with a new coach, But we'll see, man. They're coming into the Don Haskins Center. Here's more of a reason for you people to buy tickets to this year's tournament, because now, if everything works out, it's NMSU against, and I'm not trying to put a Shazam on it, but the championship game could be NMSU against UTEP.
There you go, man. And how fun would that be? How
man,
atmosphere would that be if that happened?
I'd be in heaven, dude, if that happened.
Golly, it'll be so much fun. So again, you can get a hold of UTEP. They're helping us out with the ticket sales this year. And that something that coincides with that, Abel, is the Sunbowl basketball skills camp.
Right. Oh, we forgot to talk about that.
And that's the morning of Wednesday, December the 21st, from 9 to noon. And the youth here in El Paso and around the region can get a hold of Wayne Thornton, so you could sign up for that. 915-373-6708. Call Wayne Thornton, 915-373-6708. So that the kids can have some fun with the players and the coaches from Kent State, New Mexico State, North Carolina A&T, and UTEP.
Yeah, Wayne Thornton is a original Sun Bowl vato, man. He's been around for a long time, and that's what he loves to do. That part about giving back to the community, to the kids. Each of the other three visiting teams, along with UTEP, go and give of their time, and it's really neat. And you should see the look on the face of the kids. It's totally amazing.
Oh yeah, I always enjoy going over there. I typically show up really quick so I could get some content for our social media pages. And it's always, like you said, the kids, their faces. It's a neat and a fun. The atmosphere is fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it really is. It really is.
In the air.
Yeah.
And
so we get to the football part again, and going to that Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl Select contest by sponsored by Chick-fil-A, and this is week 3.
Yeah.
And I feel good enough to go ahead and look again to see what I can do. Like I told you,
April, really quick, man. Before we start making our picks, I want to remind everybody to follow us on Twitter at Tony the Tiger SB, because we have a lot going on there on Twitter. For example, you can go and check out polls. We put up a little poll of like from the Pick'em game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you can go and check out the poll. Maybe that's how you want to pick your games.
Well, what you don't understand is that I needed some sort of a shaman. So if you kind of look off to the right of my shoulder here, I've had this panda come out on many podcasts.
Okay.
And on this podcast, he is now known as the Pick'em Panda.
The Pick'em Panda. We love it.
He's sitting there. He's got my back, right? You see, he's got my back, right?
I see he's got your back, man. And I want to say, congratulations to week 2 winner, Adriana Tupper. She already came to the office and picked up her.
She didn't wait.
She's ready. She's ready. She's so excited to go to the game. She's so excited to enter into the final week of play for the bigger prizes. So, I mean, that's the thing about it. So she already won 2 tickets to the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. Now she has an opportunity to win more in that final week of play conference championships. Okay, so again, we've already had two weeks of play. Okay, so that means that there's 11 more chances. You get 11 more chances to try to win 2 tickets to the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl game, which will be played on December the 30th at high noon here in El Paso, Texas.
Right. Once you register on the page, by the way, you're there. You don't have to go re-register or figure it out. You just click on where it says your name, and then it pops up, and you're back in. I really like that it carries on from year to year. You don't have to re-register anything. So I'm already up and ready to go whenever you are.
All right, man. Let's do this. Then I picks earlier this week, Abel, but I'm gonna go ahead and share them with you. I know you're gonna go and and use the Pick'em Panda to help you this week. Good luck to you and the Pick'em Panda. Good luck to all our viewers. I hope you guys go to sunbull.org, sign up. It's a free thing. You don't got to buy anything to enter this, and you can possibly win 2 tickets to the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl. So
whole idea.
Here's our first matchup, which will be played on Friday. Today is Friday. So you got to get this pick in.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting them in now.
Yeah. So again, this first game is going to be Florida State going to Louisville. And, Florida State has been making some waves with the way they've been playing in these first couple of weeks. So I decided to choose Florida State.
And they're playing at Louisville, right?
At Louisville. That's
and it's
correct.
their first time out on the road, right?
Yep.
Man, you know what? They shocked me on that first game anyway. They did. And
yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and see. I think Florida State sometimes is a streaky team. I'm gonna go ahead and pick them also over Louisville.
Cool. It's funny. We talk about this and we talk it all out, right, Abel? And Adriana Tupper, like I said, she came and got her gift certificate this week because she won last week. And I asked her, I said, ma'am, how did you pick your games? What's your trick? How did you do it? Because I only got 3 right last week. And she just said, I just went down the line and started clicking.
Oh, wait. I'm getting a message from Pick'em Panda.
Oh, Pick'em Panda.
No, Pick'em Panda has interrupted my brain waves here.
Okay.
And he says that I should go back and go ahead and go with Louisville since it's Florida State's first game on the road.
Oh.
So Pick'em Panda has changed my mind. So I go with Louisville on the first game.
All right. Awesome. So then following up with that, we got Syracuse hosting Purdue. That's Saturday at 10 a.m. I'm going with Syracuse. I got to go with Syracuse.
They're kind of on a streak too, man. Syracuse.
Yeah, they really are, and you just, again, you never know what's going to happen out there, So, Syracuse last week they beat UConn 48-14.
Sounds like they got some offense going.
There you go, man. So then after the Syracuse game against Purdue, we got, Abel, Notre Dame hosting the Cal Bears. Notre Dame gotten off to a slow start. Is this where they bounce back? I went Notre Dame.
I'm going to go with Notre Dame because it's at home and they owe the home fans a win after what happened with Marshall last week.
Hey, dude.
It was Marshall, right?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it, man. I go, these are the guys that I saw in the Sun Bowl. Yeah, that's
again.
Marshall.
That's why they go out and play the game.
Yeah, you're right.
And here's one of our we call them games of the week, I guess. By the way, that Notre Dame game against Cal is your tiebreaker game.
Oh, great!
Just to keep that in there. But
okay.
On our Twitter and our Instagram pages, we pick two games from each conference from the ACC and the Pac-12.
Right.
They want to just let people know about, and this is one of them. Number 25 Oregon will be hosting number 12 BYU. Somebody was telling me, and I got to look this up because I don't know how true it is, that I think it was last year, every Pac-12 team that BYU faced off against last year, BYU.
I believe it. And that's why I'm picking BYU.
Well, Oregon's at home. I'm going to say they got the home field advantage with the crowd, so I'm going with the Ducks. Plus, I love their mascot. His name is Puddles.
Yeah.
Love Puddles. So
good, man. But BYU's going to play him tough. BYU's playing tough right now.
I mean, they've been consistently good for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
West,
Right.
I guess, but
so anyway, let's see what happens there.
So then after that, we got Colorado heading over to Minnesota. Minnesota beat up on the Aggies a couple weeks ago. Colorado has been kind of I think they're having another down year, it looks like.
Yeah, that's an easy pick, man. Come on, Minnesota.
Well, you go Minnesota, I'm going Colorado.
Wow. I think Colorado is not going to amount to much this year, but
there's no other reason that I'm trying to support the Pac-12.
Well, the Panda said, "Good luck to you."
Thank you, Panda. Pick'em Panda. Love Pick'em Panda, by the way. All right, then we got number 19, Wake Forest, the Demon Deacons, the Liberty Flames. That'll be
have they been here ever? Wake Forest?
No. Nope.
Well, you'd be crazy to go pick Liberty.
You going Liberty?
No, I'm going with number 19.
Number 19, Wake Forest. That's who I went with.
Yeah.
And then we got the Cougs, the Cougars of Washington State, who they were here just last year, and taking on the Rams of Colorado State. So Colorado State takes on Washington State Saturday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. I choose the Cougars. I'm a big Cougs fan, to be honest.
Yeah, Washington State should be able to take care of Colorado State.
There you go. Number 16, NC State. They've been making a lot of waves and rumblings around the country with their football team. The NC State will be hosting Texas Tech. NC State was here not too long ago, about 4 years ago maybe. And Texas Tech has been here, I believe, to the Sun Bowl, I want to say like 7 times, people. Texas Tech is one of the teams, schools that have been there more than many other schools. But I'm choosing NC State as they're the higher ranked team at home. And like I said, you read quite often about these about NC State moving up the ladder. I'm going NC State.
Pick'em Panda says his favorite song for this game is Upset. And he says, let's take Texas Tech.
All right. Pick'em Panda. I like the upset. I like the sound of it. And
right.
We got another Pac-12 game. While Pac-12 Washington Huskies will be hosting number 11 Michigan State. I have yet to see anything really that stands out from Washington this year, so I decided to go with the nationally ranked Michigan State Spartans.
And so did Pick'em Panda and me. We will go with number 11 Michigan State.
Beautiful. And then we got another, like I said, go to our Twitter page at Tony the Tiger SB. This is another one of the games of the week out of the ACC, from the ACC side. Number 13, Miami heads over to number 24, Texas A&M. Texas A&M, coached by Jimbo Fisher, who they're struggling right now. And they were upset by Appalachian State. And I think Jimbo Fisher's on the hot seat. However, I think because of that, they pull off the victory over number 13, Miami.
Wow, man. You're my thinking exactly. And, of course, when I say my thinking, I mean Pick'em Panda's thinking is that is what happened to Texas A&M is going to be defined if it was for real or if it was just a fluke, because they're going to beat number 13, Miami at home. So we're going with North Texas. We're going with
Texas A&M. We got the tiebreaker. You got to get the total number of points between the two teams scored during the Cal versus Notre Dame game. I'm going 57 points.
Oh no, that's too high.
It'll be a low score.
Notre Dame should be happy they're scoring. They haven't scored that many points at all.
Yeah.
What'd you go?
57.
I'm gonna go with 48.
57 points. So
there you go.
Oh, there it is. That's the Chick-fil-A contest. The Chick-fil-A Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl Selectum contest. Go to sunbowl.org. You can sign up. It's a free event. It's a free contest. You can win 2 tickets to the 2022 Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl game. Again, our tickets will be going on sale very soon, here within the next 3 weeks at the start of October. Call 915-533-4416 so that you can get your ticket orders in. Alan's ready to go. I talked to our ticket manager, Alan Hughes, just this morning, asking her about some ticket stuff, and she's about ready to go. So, don't hesitate to give a call, 915-533-4416, and she'll help you out, get you started, and get you going. Abel, again, it's my Christmas wish. This is my Christmas wish that we sell out the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl on December the 30th, man. So that's what I
think there's going to be a good chance this year. People are in a good mood. The Miners still had over 24,000 this past game. So people are itching to watch some college football. And of course, there's plenty of families out there that it is a family tradition to head to the Sun Bowl every year. So the Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl is very special. It's an icon of the city. And, I'm sure as soon as the first day of ticket sales hits, you guys are going to be busy as heck.
Yeah, that's the hope. That's the hope. And call 915-533-4416. Go to sunbowl.org for all the ticket information. Make sure, to sign up soon for all these different contests that we have. For example, the Chick-fil-A Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl Select 'em contest. There's a chance to win tickets there on Wednesdays. On Wednesdays at 5, listen to 600 ESPN Radio. Bernie gives trivia. There's opportunity to win tickets there. Follow us on our social media sites, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, because we will be having contests at some point very soon there to win tickets. So many opportunities to win tickets, but if you don't win, you probably want to buy soon, because I'm telling you, I'm asking for a Christmas gift of a sold out Sun Bowl Stadium on December the 30th, and I feel I've been an okay boy that Santa Claus will and get some tickets sold for us. So
you're a good man, Eddie Morelos. You're a good man. So here we go, going into week 3. A lot of good football to be played this weekend. Also, of course, we got to talk about the road trip up to Albuquerque by UTEP. They're going up there, and it's funny. I don't ever see it in the media. Maybe they'll talk about it today, but this could be another sweep of both universities of New Mexico by UTEP.
It could be, man. I mean, I really, last week's game between UTEP and New Mexico State, I kind of called it a ugly good game, because there was a lot of ugly moments. A lot
of ugly moments.
You know what I'm saying? Turnovers. But I say ugly good because it's what you wanted in a college football game, for it to go down to the wire, even to down to the last play.
Yeah. It was amazing. How would you even know that a college team holding the ball for only 7 minutes on offense in the second half would still be able to win the game?
Exactly.
Because of your defense, but still, you would have thought it would have been a heavily scored game to the opponent, but it just didn't happen that way. And it's going to be interesting what happens up in Loboland, but we'll see. We always like to talk about the regional area anyway. New Mexico State, they're not bad for who they are right now. They're not bad, and that quarterback that they put in, man, I couldn't believe. The dude was smart, but what was amazing about watching him run is when he cut that corner, he would cut the corners around the outside of the ends, the defensive ends, and he still gained 6-7 yards.
Yeah,
that guy's going to be a good quarterback.
Oh yeah, I believe so as well. So there's exciting times. College football around here. Just hopefully they continue to go on the upward path. If there's success with the colleges here in the Borderland region, there's easy success for us here at the Sun Bowl. So good luck to the Aggies and the Miners the rest of the way out.
Yeah, remember everybody that lives in this area, we are so blessed to have 3 Division I teams in a 500-mile radius. And believe me, there are plenty of cities out there that wish they had D1 ball. So we're very lucky around here. So that's it for this week. This is the beginning of week 3 on play. And this is the Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl with Media Relations Director Eddie Morelos. And we're going to say goodbye for this week, and we will see you again next week.
Thank you, Abel. We'll see everybody next week. Go to sunbowl.org for all your Sun Bowl information.
Talk to y'all later, Raza. Thank you for listening to the Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl podcast with Eddie Morelos, Media Relations Director for the Sun Bowl Association. And don't forget to follow the Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl on all its social media platforms. They're on Facebook at Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl, Twitter, Tony the Tagger SB, Instagram, Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl. And if you need more information about anything pertaining to the Tony the Tagger Sun Bowl, you can go to www.sunbowl.org.